Good morning and welcome to Assembly. We're going to start, like we always do, with the Welcome to Country. We acknowledge the Yirrkala and Jabugai people as the traditional custodians of the land where Peace Lutheran College now stands, and recognise that these have always been places of teaching and learning. We pay respect to their elders, past, present and emerging, and acknowledge the important role Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people continue to play within the Peace Lutheran College community. I now invite you to stand wherever you are for the national anthem.
Good morning, everyone. We are learning under new circumstances. We're into week 2 of term 2, and we are still becoming accustomed to Zoom and other ways in which we're learning online. And it's been challenging. One of the challenges for some is that because of lockdown or because of restrictions, we can't always do the things that we would do in order to relax. Some people get their energy by meeting up with friends, and that's one of their way of unwinding. And of course, there are restrictions on the number of people that can meet together, for example. And so one of the challenges that we face is coming up with new ways in order to deal with our stress, to relax, to get our exercise, and do these things differently to the way before. And for some, it's a good challenge because we're learning new things. For others, we are stuck for ideas at times and we can wonder, what can I do? One suggestion is an old one that not a lot of people do anymore, but this is a great time to take it up again. And that is to write a letter. Perhaps you've never done this before. Perhaps you have years ago. Not a lot of people receive actual mail these days. We're used to electronic mail. We're used to contacting people via phone. We're used to Zoom. We're used to getting immediate contact through these social media platforms. But a letter is still a great way to reach out to someone that you know and that you love, someone that you are close to, whether it's family or friend. Because when you write them a letter, you are giving time as well as giving of yourself. To take the time to write the letter rather than just a few words in an email, or even less words in a text, just emojis these days. To write a letter, to take the time, we have to think about what it is we want to say, what we actually want to get across to that person, even if it's just something simple about how much we appreciate them, how much we miss them because we can't see them, for example. And then, of course, we want to say a few things about what we're doing and where we've been, although that's not going too far at the moment. It's like, hey, I just want to write a letter to tell you how I went from my bedroom to my lounge room and back to my bedroom again, for example. But even something like that, even to simply say that, takes a little bit of time, and it takes some effort to get it down onto paper. And that act of handwriting is great for our brains, and then we are allowed to go to the post office and put it in the mail. And it might take some time for that person to receive your letter, but they will appreciate it very much. So perhaps that's something that you could do this weekend in your downtime, or even today, this evening, if you have some time and you're wondering, what can I do? Get your pen, get your paper, write a letter to someone in your family who lives far away, maybe one of your friends who only lives around the corner, but it's still a way of you to connect with them and to show your care, and also a great way for you to relax and unwind and take a break from all the media and the Zooming that we are doing at this current time. So, give it a go. Thank you.
'94, '95, '96, '97, '98, '99, 100. Ooh. Oh, didn't see you there. This week's House Fitness Challenge is a push-up challenge. You need to record yourself for 60 seconds doing as many push-ups as you can and upload it to Yammer by Friday. Good luck, everybody.
A male lion territory can be as large as 400 square miles, which is even bigger than New York City. Now, this scale alone might give you a sense of awe, but when you're actually face to face with a lion, it's hard to describe. You're gripped by both fear and fascination, something you can only describe as majestic. Lions have this serene beauty in their mane and their walk, but they also have this raw power. Lions weigh in at 6 times the global average human weight, and they have unique square vocal cords that can produce a roar that is louder than a rock concert. All this is why they often receive the title of majestic. This word majestic has its origins in describing royalty and the divine. At its core, it means something that is superior, better, something that is worthy of our admiration. So no wonder lions have been used as a symbol, waving on the banners of so many kings. Armies have followed this symbol into battle and even to death. But why? Because there is, I think, a desire in each of us to live, fight and die for something worthwhile, something superior, something majestic. Today we will be bombarded with causes, leaders, banners demanding our attention, demanding our following, which faces us with a choice, a decision as to which banner we will allow to lead us. Which banner will you follow into battle? Is your banner majestic?
now invite you to join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen.